All right, so this is problem number 3, and here's the situation. We have a building with a window. So I'm going to draw the window like this. This is a terrible drawing. I'm going to leave a hole here. And we're going to say that the initial position is 0. The final position is 2. We have an unknown initial velocity. It is not 0. We have an unknown final velocity. We know our acceleration is negative 10 meters per second squared because it's gravity. And we have a time of sailing past the window equal to 0.5 seconds. So the way I'm going to begin this problem is I'm not even going to look at this last part about how high above the window does the flower pot go. I want to solve for whatever variables here that I can. So my velocity initial might be an unknown I could solve for. My velocity final. Let me just see what I can get though. So let's start with the position equation and see where it leads me. So I have 2 meters of height achieved. My acceleration due to gravity is negative 10. T is 0.5, and I square that, plus V naught times 0.5. So let's simplify. We have 2 is negative 5 over 4 when I simplify this whole mess here, plus V naught over 2. Let me just multiply a few things. So I'll have 8 is negative 5 plus 2 V naught. V naught ends up being 6.5 meters per second. So that's the initial speed. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually take this initial speed. We'll have the flower pot here. And we're going to solve for the total height that it achieves from the bottom of the window. So we can say V squared is V naught squared plus 2GH. 0 is the speed at the very top. 6.5 is the speed it starts with, plus 2 times 10 times my unknown height. And when I actually solve this out, I'm going to get a height of 42.115 meters. So my total height above the top of the window is going to be, sorry, this is not 42.225. This is the height here when I solve it. I apologize. When you actually do this math, it's going to be 2.115 meters. Very sorry about that. And then when we get the height above the top, that's going to be 2.115 minus the 2 that we had for the height of the window. So in other words, the total height is 2.115, but I want this little gap here. That little gap is going to equal 0.11 meters when we round, and or 0.12 meters when we round, and we're done. So that is question number 3.